Hello again. I'm here with another review for you, this time looking at the Primary Arms Micro Prism, and today I've configured it to be roughly the same height as a T2 style optic in a Unity Tactical Fast Mount. The Unity Tactical Mount runs about 2.26 inches at the optical center axis depending on the optic, as they aren't all the same. And when you stack two medium spacers and the short spacer on the primary arms optic, you get roughly 2.27 inches, so about 1/100th of an inch difference. Basically the same for all intents and purposes, as you can see in this example. Now, there has been some, what I will call likely unintended misinformation, or perhaps a better way to look at it is a misunderstanding about how to use this particular optic with night vision. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, using this optic with night vision. And I'll be showing you a comparison between the PA Micro Prism and the Sig Romeo 4T with an Elbit thin-filmed white phosphor 2400 something FOM PVS14. So a pretty good tube, even with its little blem. The first thing you want to do is just plan to use your night vision device as you normally would. You don't need to adjust your goggles to match the optic. This optic, unlike the Tragicon ACOG, actually has an adjustable focus ring on the back, a diopter adjustment, that lets you adjust it to your eye. What I have found is that you want to adjust your night vision to match your natural eye, just like you normally would, then adjust the focus ring on the back of the optic until it is clear to your night vision aided eye. Again, you're adjusting it to match your night vision optic, not your naked eyeball. Although in practice, once I've adjusted it to my night vision, it looks fine to my naked eye as well. I can't really tell the difference. Once it's dialed in, it's pretty clear. I would not say it's going to be EOTech tier clarity, but light transmission and reticle clarity are, in my mind, better than just about anything other than an EOTech, or for what I'm seeing online, maybe the new HoloSun AEMS, or of course a genuine Swedish aim point, newer production obviously. But the reticle, it's so clear and sharp and bright during the day, it's just amazing. And I have really bad astigmatism. Some people get double dots, some people get starbursts, some people get comet trails, and I'm pretty sure I get all of it all at the same time. So this is pretty much my ideal optic currently, until something better comes along. With that said, let's dive into the review. The first view here, we are looking at the reticles in the lowest NV setting, with the camera focused on the painting in the background. And yes, everybody knows the Romeo 4T's lowest setting is too high. That aside, it is a great optic and probably my favorite traditional red dot currently. Next, it's the same view, but I've turned the illumination off. I'm trying really hard to capture the light transmission, but not doing a good job of it. That said, you can see the Romeo 4T definitely has less light transmission than the Micro Prism. Next, I did a close focus so we could get a better idea for how the housings look. The reticles are back on, but you can actually get a slightly better idea for how good the glass is, how clear it is. Lastly, I wanted to show you the frontal aspect with the illumination on the lowest NV setting. One complaint that has been, voiced about the Micro Prism is it has a fairly visible front signature if you look directly into the optic. And if you turn it all the way up on high, it's pretty obvious. That's true. It does. Here you can see with the NV lowest setting, you can still barely detect it from the front with a night vision device. Of course, you can't see it with the naked eye on this low brightness. Is it a big deal? I don't think it's bad enough to really outweigh the pros yet. Time will tell as I do more testing. As you can see, the Romeo 4T has absolutely zero frontal visible signature with the optic in NV mode. That's it for this short video. I hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to ask any questions about these optics down in the comments.